Shame about the traffic noise. Otherwise this would be truly majestic here in Pamber Forest. A little icy, cold. Try and work my way back to the path. Get lost. Through the frost-covered bracken. Holly. On a cold January day. Cold but clear and beautiful. Getting trapped by some trees. Always exciting. Look at that. A pair of oak trees standing guard on the path into the forest, the sun hanging low. An enticing looking path lined with oak and holly and silver birch, some other little saplings. Yeah, phone can't do that justice as a path wiggles its way into the woods. Sound of an aeroplane in the distance. Frosty, but beautiful. An embankment to the side. Rutted ground where it's been muddy and it's frozen. Crunchy on the top, soft underneath. Beautiful day for a walk. I'm hoping to invest in in some kind of action cam. Something that's got a bit better stabilisation and a mount handhold that I can hold and show you around a bit better. I had my eye on a pack from Amazon. It was a bit too slow. It was on sale just after Christmas. Kind of prevaricated a bit too much, put it off, ummed and ahed, and then the price increased drastically after the sale. And I just can't afford it at the moment with a little one. But look at that tree. Look at the colours, the shadows and the light. It's wonderful, isn't it? The dark blue of the sky. Again, a tree there. All the branches twisted and gnarled and spectacular. And over here, some trees that look like they've been pollarded. Hard to see on the camera phone. Try and zoom in a little bit. I know the quality's not that great. There we go, prime example, a really big one in the middle there. The tree at some point has been cut off, low down to the ground, and branches have shot up through the sides as a bit of managed forest, but they've grown quite large, those ones. That's one tree, multiple trunks. An old woodland management technique. Carry on, choices, and turn right. Head back down this very Very straight road. Or we can go left. Looks to be something up there, a sign maybe. This sign. Got a horseshoe. And a 7-spot ladybird nestled into the moss. How beautiful. Nature. So my name is Luke. I'm the wandering druid. I like to be out in nature as much as possible. Whether it's cold, hot, wet or dry. But I have to say a day like today, the sun low down in the sky, not a cloud in the sky, that beautiful blue colour, cold, about freezing, or just below freezing, maybe about -2 to -3. So fantastic weather in my opinion for a walk. Phone isn't quite doing this justice. The darks, the richness of the green, the moss growing up the side of this tree, the ivy growing up the side as well, flanked by holly. Very important tree, holly, evergreen. Produces berries for the birds and the wildlife in the winter. Valuable source of food. Not for us. Wouldn't recommend eating the holly berries myself. And obviously prickly leaves. Good deterrent for people climbing them. Good song by the water. Oh, there's a squirrel. Don't know if you can see that. There's a squirrel in the ditch. Just running around, just in the middle of the screen right now. You can just see that grey, that's with a slightly orangey face. He stopped still because he's noticed us. There he goes up the hill. And running off into the woodland on the other side of that embankment. Isn't nature wonderful? Again, the phone can't quite cope. There we go, that's a little bit better. Look at that gradient in the sky. Frozen pond. Don't think I'll try walking on that today. It's only been about freezing for a couple of days. I've got a funny feeling if I tread on that, I'll be in the bottom of it. Another waymarker post. An old horseshoe for good luck. I feel like I should do that. Bentley video here. That lady who like strokes the front of the car and says Bentley. I should go horseshoe. Deer management taking place. Don't know quite what that means. Brenda Park away on the left. Somebody's lost their dog, or their collar for their dog. More frozen standing water. Not a proper pond, just a ditch, I think. Afternoon.
Josie? No. Sorry.
It's alright. Cute little dog. Cute little dog. See a little stream going down to that pond. It's come out over here. People have walked on it, broken the ice already. That's disappointing. I hope that's just fallen out of somebody's pocket. It looks empty, so I'll pick it up, take it to the bin. Part of my druidistic belief is that we don't damage nature if we can avoid it. Don't take more than we can need, and try and clean up and repair the damage that people have done, like littering. I don't know, I'm assuming that was an accidental one. I like to believe in the best about people. And people don't intentionally do these things. It sometimes happens, you don't notice. You walk on, you don't look back, you don't see. But if everyone else helps out, the world will be a better place for the animals. I think thankfully a lot of these bags nowadays are not addition polymer plastics, bit of chemistry there, but they're instead condensation polymers made from natural sources, so they're biodegradable. Looks like a field through there, or somebody's garden, somebody's land I should say. It's a bit big for a garden. Just me and the sound of the birds. And an aeroplane. I can't recommend getting out for a walk by yourself in a place like this highly enough. It's magical. It's like therapy in itself. And it's really easy to make an excuse and say, oh, I've got this work to do, or I need to hang out the washing, or paint the kitchen, or catch up on my favourite series on Netflix or TV or Disney Plus or whatever you want. And I am guilty of doing that myself. But most people have got somewhere nearby that's maybe not quite as spectacular as this. But it's certainly interesting enough and good enough. And don't forget to look up. Sometimes if you're lucky you can see an owl hiding on one of these trees, sleeping during the day. There's some wildlife off into the trees next to me on my left. Look at those colours. Golden colours from the low-hanging winter sun. Is there anything better? No, I don't think so. I could do this all day. Anyway, the moon up there. Despite the fact it's only about 3 o'clock, if that. Anyway, I'll maybe record a little bit more later. This is all for now. Only a gentle walk. Nothing exciting, but relaxing and enjoyable and uplifting for the soul. I hope there are at least some people out there who have got some inspiration from this. Now look at that, isn't that fantastic? Thank you everyone who's watched. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe. I'm going to try and get these videos out, going to different areas fairly regularly. And if you want to hear more of my inane ramblings about druidism and nature, then that's fine. If you just want silence, I can do that too. Thank you guys. Towards the end of my walk now. I'm going to walk back to the car. Again, heavily rotted ground. Frozen over there. It's fun to walk on. A little stream running across the path. Beautiful reflections on the path into the field. I'm leading back to the pub where I started my walk, and after a lovely lunch and a nice pint. Fantastic little pub in a tiny little place called Little London in Hampshire. The pub is called The Plough, and I think it's fantastic. I'm not affiliated to The Plough in any way. I don't work there, I don't own it. I have no business interest with it, but it is just, it doesn't close properly. It is a fantastic pub. It's pretty much directly ahead of us. Look at that. Little bird flying across. Trees lining the field. You can hear the ground is soaring out underneath. Squelchy but crunchy at the same time. Crows in the distance, clawing away. Playing somewhere in the distance. What a fantastic day. Time to go home, have a warm drink, set the fire, warm myself up, and carry on making a rack for these rudder boots. Plane just in the distance there, up in the sky. Little single engine prop plane. Go out running with this dog. Hope the dog's friendly, but not too friendly. Don't want to have to clean mud out of the coat. There we go. Afternoon. Very focused on his run. Cold day for it. There's the pub there, just in the distance. The path is going to sweep around. Run down by the side of it. I'll show you the outside before I stop the video. I was in there just before Christmas as well. And the ceiling beams, the wooden beams on the ceiling. It's a very old pub. Wooden beams decorated with holly and ribbon. It looked great, very old-fashioned. I guess from the kind of decorations it would have had for hundreds of years traditionally. Also had a lovely Christmas tree, a real one, beautifully decorated by the landlord. Looking forward to visiting it again throughout all the weathers and exploring this fantastic land. By foot. Nice extension they've got built on the outside of their house here. Nice area to give a sheltered but light and good view of the countryside. I don't blame them. Don't blame them at all. Who wouldn't want to look out over that as their background? To their lunchtime meals or evening meals in summer. Better than TV, that's for sure. It's squelchy as we come down here. Crows congregating on the telegraph line down there. What a beautiful day it's been. It's been absolutely fantastic. Squelch, squelch. Roots there. And I guess the yew tree is growing over the path. Ivy on the left as well. Ivy growing on the trees on the right. Looks like beach. And here's the pub. Wow. What an amazing little place. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. As I said earlier, this is goodbye. Home time.